Hello ladies and gentlemen, Dat40 here. Today I'm going to be reviewing a LIONHEART Creations TRINIDAD TB-21 GT. And in fact this is the turbo version, which is by far a real nice plane that I've flown. You probably know Cicada for the TBM. Everyone knows the TBM, real popular plane, really nice. This is a smaller, I wouldn't say a smaller version, but it's a real nice plane to fly. Excuse me. Comes fully loaded with 22 liveries and 3 different interior themes, which is either neon, tan or grey. I don't know why neon, I've not even seen that yet, but yeah. I've already taken this plane out a few times, and I must say I really enjoy it. When you do purchase this, it already comes with bug repairs, which they fix various things that's wrong with it, and they tell you what's still wrong with it. Well, hopefully they'll get them fixed in the future. This plane's pretty cheap, it comes in at 14 euros. My currency is £22, which is fairly cheap. So let's go ahead and have a look at this beauty. And here she is. Yes, I understand I'm cold and dark on a runway. You can hate me for it in the comments. But yeah, I've flown it a few times already. I do like the way it looks. The modelling is highly rendered. A really interesting plane. It's got 3-blade prop on the front. The wings are pretty straight, with this slight little deflection on the end, which probably helps with aerodynamics. The DeLorean style gull-wing doors, I kinda like them. And this weird elevator, which is what I really like about it. I have no idea how that stays on the plane or how it works, but it does. Now the plane can keep up with the Muni Aviation M20R. I've flown with a friend, it did really well with a short flight with him. The way that the plane handles feels really nice, really smooth, reacts well to every input. Does have that issue where if it tries to follow the magenta on your GNS or your flight plan, excuse me, it will tend to drift slightly away and then it'll bring itself back. I don't believe that's a plane's issue, because I've seen that in other planes as well. I still think that's an issue with Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I hope does get fixed in the future. This is one of the 22 liveries, and I believe it's got the black interior. Let's go inside and have a look. So straight away when we go inside, this is what we're greeted with. Proper old school feel. A friend of mine pointed out, why has this plane got so many keys? One key should do all, that type of thing. But yeah. I left a couple of switches on there by mistake. Now these checklists don't pop out, or these books don't pop out, they're just there for show. These arms do fold up. And you can close the doors. So let's go ahead and close the doors and we'll get some power to the plane and get her up. Now I don't know the correct procedures for this, I'm just going to wing it. Just get the plane started, get it airborne, spin round, land on the runway. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and mixture on. Now I know I'm not doing everything by the book, should already be off. Get a bit of mixture. Crack the throttle slightly. I don't know how well the sound's coming through, but it sounds really nice when it cranks up. Let's have another look at the external. Little delay reaction on the doors there. Get some lights into play. I do like these old style click lights. PLE on. Strobe lights. Flaps at landing. Takeoff. At key press then I press B just to bring the barometrics in. Let's take it for a quick spin, see how she feels. So I'm going to apply full mixture, restart the engine because I just stalled it out, bring the prop up. Try not to stall it out this time. Unlike all the other planes I've tried from other developers, this one isn't as twitchy as the other planes. The trim's really reactive, the throttle's really responsive, and using your flight controls is not that snappy. So as you saw then, the wheels fold in, still slightly protrude from the body, but I'm okay with that. So the plane feels great. You can trim this plane really well to hold what altitude you like. I should go ahead and switch off the taxi lights. What I'll probably do from here, I'll skip out the next bit of the video where I'll line up and return when the plane's lined up for landing. So here we are, coming up onto the runway. Let's see if I can line this up correctly. Line myself up with the pappies. It's a little bit high. Bring her in nice and steady. Just a tad bit low. It's quick on the rudder to catch that. Okay, and we're down. Really annoying logbook. Yeah, pros and cons. Cons I didn't really find that many of. The only cons that I found are like personal preferences, like the way that the tail looks around here. The back end sort of got a weird point to it. But that's just personal niggles. There's a lot of pros to this plane. It comes with a load of high fidelity liveries, really high quality. The plane itself is really well put together. You definitely are getting your money's worth with this plane. The lights are really nice at night flight. The interior cockpit is really nice, works really well. There's not really much bad I can say about this plane. It's not the quickest, but it's not the slowest. But it's one of those planes, you either love it or you hate it.